Is it on? Okay, so for review of Chapter 3, we decided to do number 1. The directions are, for the following function, determine the intervals which f is positive, negative, increasing, decreasing, concave up, and concave down. The function we chose is f of x equals x cubed plus 3x squared minus 9x minus 27. In order to find out if the function is positive or negative, you have to find the zeros. So for a cubic function, you do grouping. So you take out x squared out of these two and find x plus 3 into the parentheses. Then you take out negative 9 out of these two numbers and you get x plus 3 in the parentheses. So then you get the quantity of x squared minus 9 times the quantity of x plus 3. X squared minus 9 can be simplified further to x minus 3, x plus 3, and then you multiply that plus x plus 3. You just carry it down. So the zeros are 3, negative 3. Then you put them in a number line, and you put the factors at the left, and you find out if the number before or number below negative 3, if you plug it into x, if it's positive or negative. In this case, it's negative. Number between negative 3 and 3, let's say 0, plus 3 is positive. And then a number over 3, let's say 4, is positive. You do all of these for all the factors, so you get that. Then you multiply them down so that the function is negative times a negative times a negative is a negative. Or positive times a negative times a positive is a negative. And a positive times a positive times a positive is a positive. So now you know that f is negative from negative infinity to 3, and f is positive from 3 to infinity. In order to find if the function is increasing or decreasing, you have to find the derivative of the function, which is 3x squared plus 6x minus 9. You then factor it out to get to the bottom, which is 3 times the quantity of x minus 1 times the quantity of x plus 3. You then find if the function will equal 0 or if it doesn't exist. Since we know it always exists, we can just cross that out. And the zeros will be negative 3 and 1. Then you put it on the number line, same as before, and the factors on the left, and you get f prime will be positive, negative, positive. So you know that f is increasing from negative infinity to negative 3 and from 1 to positive infinity. And it's decreasing between negative 3 and 1. In order to find out if the function is concave up or concave down, you then have to find the double prime of the function, which is just prime of 3x squared plus 6x minus 9. So the double prime is 6x plus 6, and you can simplify that by saying 6 times the quantity of x plus 1. You then see if the f double prime of x equals 0 or does not exist. Since we know it already exists, we can just cross that out, and the 0 will be negative 1. So you put negative 1 on the number line and 6 and x plus 1 on the left, and just like before, you find if it's positive. Since 6 is always positive, you put that both ways. And anything below negative 1 plus 1 will be negative, and anything above negative 1 will be positive. So f double prime is negative positive. So you know f is concave down between negative infinity and negative 1, and f is concave up between negative 1 and infinity.